Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. CBS News reports that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu revealed on Friday he underwent treatment for early-stage prostate cancer 18 months ago. He stated he intentionally delayed making the news public to prevent Iran from leveraging it as propaganda against Israel. Netanyahu disclosed in a post on X that he had a tiny spot of less than a centimeter malign tumor that was successfully removed a year and a half prior, and he is now in excellent physical condition. He emphasized his proactive approach to potential dangers, both personally and nationally, using his cancer recovery as a metaphor for his leadership. This announcement precedes Netanyahu's upcoming visit to the White House for discussions on a more sustainable peace with Iran. Amidst a fragile ceasefire and ongoing exchanges of fire between Israeli forces and Hezbollah in Lebanon, Netanyahu has visited the White House a record 6 times since President Trump's return to office in early 2025. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is scheduled to visit Pakistan's capital on Friday night, a move officials believe is a crucial step towards resuming direct talks with the United States aimed at ending their war. Senior Pakistani officials confirmed the development to Al Jazeera following a series of phone calls between Araghchi and Pakistani leaders. While Iran's state news agency described the visit as bilateral, aimed at discussing matters with Pakistani officials rather than direct talks with the U.S., a Pakistani official indicated a high likelihood of a breakthrough. The visit comes amid escalating tensions and a U.S. naval blockade of Iranian ports, which Iran insists must be lifted before it will return to negotiations. The article also highlights the disruption caused to the lives of Islamabad residents due to security restrictions implemented for the talks, with citizens facing road closures and halted court proceedings, creating a sense of prolonged uncertainty. The economic strain on Pakistan hosting these talks is also mentioned as a backdrop. Al Jazeera. Daily Express reports that a prominent Russian propagandist, Vladimir Solovyov, has issued a stark warning of an eternal war, intensifying global fears of a third world war. On his radio show, Solovyov asserted that Russians are immortal and that the ongoing conflict, which he views as a battle between good and evil, must result in a Russian victory, as without victory, there is no world. He emphasized that this war did not begin recently, but is an enduring struggle. Furthermore, the propagandist has previously made chilling threats against the West, stating that Russia could be forced to erase Europe off the face of the earth with nuclear weapons. He also commended Iran's harsh stance against adversaries, urging Russia to adopt a similar approach to secure victory. His provocative rhetoric underscores the escalating tensions in the international arena. Al Jazeera reports that Syrian authorities have apprehended Amjad Yousef, who is identified as the primary suspect in the brutal 2013 Tadamon massacre. This horrific event in Damascus saw at least 41 individuals killed and subsequently buried in a mass grave. Yousef's arrest, which took place in Hama, has reportedly ignited widespread celebrations throughout Syria, indicating the significance of this development for many Syrians seeking justice for the atrocities committed during the civil war. NTD News reports that the U.S. Department of Justice has announced criminal charges and issued arrest warrants against 2 Chinese nationals in connection with a large-scale cryptocurrency investment fraud operation. The individuals identified as Huang Xingshan, also known as A Zhe, and Huang Xingsan, and Zhong Wen-jie, also known as Zhong Nan, are charged with wire fraud conspiracy. Authorities allege that they ran a crypto scam based in Minlet Pan, Burma, and were attempting to establish another operation in Cambodia. This sophisticated fraud scheme is believed to have targeted victims globally, including many in the United States, potentially illicitly obtaining billions of dollars from unwitting investors. The Department of Justice's Scam Center Strike Force is leading the investigation into these cross-border financial crimes. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.